Hey guys, it's Aidan here, and I just wanted to say that if you're watching this and going, we've already seen the tutorial, yes you have. We are currently going to be showing Prem's version of the tutorial, which we were also watching during that. It was recorded a little bit differently than when Noah and I did it, where we did it at separate times, so we decided to make it its entire separate video for that. And then next week, we'll have our first episode where all three of us are together doing a mission. So if you don't really want to watch the tutorial a second time, then I totally understand you skipping this and just waiting for next week's video. But if you are interested in seeing Prem's perspective from the tutorial and seeing our reactions to Prem doing all of that, this is all three of us together, so it is still kind of in the same vein of what we've been doing for NPA.
There is no time for peace, no respite, no forgiveness. Sorry, I never got to read that line, so I was reading it as a voiceover before.
Yep.
That's like the Warhammer slogan, right?
Yep.
That's like, okay, that's what I thought, but I read that and in my recording I was just like, guys, I gotta be honest, I think this is the slogan.
That's good.
Ooh, some spores. I think those are spores. No. Actually, yeah, spores are various sizes. I only know like 5% of Warhammer.
It's okay, we all learn together. But you learn first so that you could teach it to us.
Yeah,
So we learn together staggeredly. Okay, so Tyranids travel through big meat ships.
Yeah, they travel in things called the hive fleets, which is basically just their, fleets. And yeah, big meat ships is also part of their thing. They consume pretty much the biomass of an entire planet. So even like the rocks.
Back on the menu, boys.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So what the Imperium will do is that they'll like commit mass genocide or like destroy a planet down to like bedrock or whatever, and then that's to like starve out the Tyranids.
I'm forever loading, so let me close my game and come back.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
You got some Tyranids coming in. Oh, I like how they kept it from the original game where they're like typing.
I was literally saying that in mine. I was like, oh my god, Prem showed me they did this.
Guys, for me, when I was doing this, I was like, oh, I see that they have subtitles for the text. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah,
I did note that.
It's just Twitter in the 40k universe.
It's just so funny that like you see the text right there and then they have subtitles.
Strategic value absolute.
Because I was talking about like, oh, they did this
Submit
because it's probably
encrypted message. Oh, sending a distress beacon. Hail the machine gun.
So that's something I wanted to ask about once this cutscene's done.
Yep. I thought it said Deathwatch Kill Team Prius like the car. I'll be honest. But yeah, Deathwatch is I'll explain these guys a little later.
Cool, because I also don't know what Deathwatch is. And I noticed that one of them, like, the kill team leader didn't have a marking at all, really. But then the guy on the right has a Space Wolves marking.
Mm-hmm. So, okay, I might as well explain it out. So, Deathwatch is like, to explain, it's like the Rainbow Six of Space Marines. They get all the best Space Marines from different chapters to join Deathwatch, and their specialty is hunting down aliens.
That's really cool. Okay, that's kind of what I thought, but, right?
Yeah. So, I think on their left cauldron is Deathwatch symbol, and then to the right is their chapter heraldry. Gotcha.
So they're not like heretics or anything, because they're just the best of the Imperium.
Yes, except from at least to my knowledge, Titus is a what they call a black shield in the Deathwatch. Oh my god, he's getting launched out. Basically, he's like I think I was almost going to make a Game of Thrones reference again, but he's like he's disgraced, and he's trying to like seek his redemption now. Okay,
Vox check. Repeat. Kill team leader to squad. Confirm Vox contact. from your position.
Okay, the crash
Do you
deathwatch.
have the virus bomb?
Ooh, a virus
Damn
bomb.
it. Moving to
I'm shaking so much.
lost contact with brother.
From excitement or nerves?
Bit of both.
Hellstross,
You'll do great, Prem. We're only here to watch the whole thing.
Yeah, we're watching over, thinking.
Negative. No contact since the crash. I'm here, damn it. Hellstross, you have command.
It really makes me feel ignored hearing them talk without you being able to be heard.
Launch the virus bomb into the stratosphere. Detonate it. And watch the Tyranids die. A sight I will greatly enjoy.
Ooh.
Transmitter must be broken.
Yep. Okay, same controls.
Hooligans.
What's that?
But yeah, I didn't realize just how big the melee combat system in this game is.
Oh, it is. Very,
I loved it.
very-
It was so
Like-
good.
It was really surprising to me because to me it was like, in my head, I was imagining this was like, big horde shooter, kind of like how Warhammer Vermintide is, But
I was so
Yeah, you would
relieved.
think that, but like, no, this game like balances out a lot of the what's it
I guess
called?
Vermintide's the worst example. The other one, Vermintide, but 40k, is the better example.
Dark Tide, I think is what it's called. Yeah.
Darktide, yeah.
Okay.
Because that one's like almost straight up shooting.
Hold up. Nice one to finish the chains.
Yeah, I did
combo
this
with
quite
heavy
early.
attack. Longer combo, more full attack. Okay. So heavy attacks are a new thing in this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you usually have a stun when you press F. I don't know if they have that in this one. Alright,
Interesting.
let's do a heavy attack. Oh, okay.
Wow, he is just already doing better than me. I mean, I guess it's on a lower difficulty, but I still think you're just, experienced.
Heavy attacks are so fun.
Okay, C to parry. Oh, it's a warrior, I believe. Common attacks. The play indicator can be parried. Perfectly timed parries will instantly kill smaller enemies and stagger larger ones, which I'm assuming will allow us to execute them, just like the first game. Okay, so look for this like horizontal symbol.
Nice. The parries are so
It
satisfying.
is, and I really like how
Absolutely.
it does keep the mechanic of like healing by doing
Oh yeah.
executions.
Oh, yeah. It's very nice.
Assuming some guys will spawn here.
It reminds me of something, but I'm forgetting what.
Alright.
I
Ooh.
also
Oh,
agree.
I think it's Ultra Kill.
Okay, I'm not being reminded of Ultra Kill.
What were you being reminded of?
I don't know.
Okay, space to dodge, mark the threat indicator, X to lock the camera. Oh, you can lock on, alright.
Oh, I forgot you can lock on that whole time.
Yeah, I kept forgetting that too.
Honestly,
I don't think I
you're-
used it the whole time.
Go for the execute.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Oh,
God.
Get his ass.
Yep,
It's so
pretty
crazy
sure
how like a lot of them are like so insanely gory, and then one of them you just stab them and push them on the ground.
I have to chew my way through.
Nice.
I like to chew my way through. He's implying he's gonna take his helmet off and start using his teeth to kill the
Believe it or
bug.
not.
I don't think he's
the
implying it. I
organs-
think he's saying it.
Yeah, some
I
of the
mean,
like
yeah.
implants that Space Marines get, I think one of them allows them to like bite through titanium, like really strong teeth. You can also spit out acid.
That's good.
Space
So
Marines can?
Space Marines can, yeah. Their
Darius,
genetic implants allow them to do that.
brother.
What a strange
Crazy.
thing to give them.
Intense.
Oh, he's a Dark
so
Angel.
funny.
Rest in peace,
Oh, man.
brother.
We'll never find out his
It-
secrets.
This bolter will roar in your name.
Okay, middle mouse button to aim, just
I
like the
swear
original.
it.
It's interesting, but I kind of like it.
Oh no, I have to aim my weakness. This is why I like the assault class.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is why I just used the sword.
I know,
I
right?
was just
No one else is gonna be
aiming.
like charging people in multiplayer. Dude, I can bench that.
Situation here at the launcher is becoming severe. Have you secured the virus bomb? No. For every thought I smash, 10 more come raining down.
That's a tyranny for you.
Wow.
If we fail to launch that bomb, there will be nothing to stop the Tyranids. I am almost
I love how he's just so ready for the counter. He's like putting his hand up well in advance. He's just like,
Oh,
gotcha.
there's that right there. Okay,
Oh,
so
this?
we can do
Oh,
enemy.
I love
So
this part.
Yeah,
hold
this is the
RT to
best
knock back
mechanic
small
ever.
enemies to mark them for a gun strike. Oh, I've been seeing videos of this.
So
And
good. Especially against the big guys. Oh my
from a gun
god.
strike on a marked enemy. Gun strike can instantly kill small enemies and deal significant damage to larger ones. Okay, so for the large ones, you have to dodge them, or is it like parries?
yeah.
So yeah, there's a couple different ways. Dodges, parries, I believe both can do it.
for as long as I can.
It's usually hard to knock back larger enemies. Nice.
Okay, let's try that. Nice.
Nice.
Oh,
It's so satisfying.
Especially when the one's behind you.
I love that you get armor from that too.
I know. It's actually really cool that even doing damage can. Oh, that's so cool. Even doing damage through ranged weaponry can also help with healing back, because that was one of the biggest issues in the first game, was ranged combat. Because you can never really heal if your enemies are too far away doing executions on.
Oh, interesting. So it seems like they tried to at least do something about that.
Oh!
Yeah, but so here's the thing that I noticed, and I don't know if this was just because I was on veteran, but they can still very much hit you while you are doing all of those animations. This game is not cool like that.
In the first game, it was also a huge issue where some of the executions would take so long that you would just die while doing them.
That's really funny. But yeah, so it became a really big struggle as I was in like some of the harder stuff in the tutorial, because yes, I'm stupid. It became a big struggle for me of like, I would do like an execution or a gun shoot and then just get fucking punched in the face a billion times. It's like, okay. But I love it. Like, I'm not saying that as a bad thing. It's really cool because it means that even the like healing effects or like the bonus combos are things that you have to think about when to use and like actually strategize around, and not just like, it's not like, oh, if I do the gunshot, the gun shooty execute every single time, I just have infinite armor, you know. Yeah, and someone gave these bastards guns, and we need to find them.
I kept saying the same thing, Aidan. I was like, why did we let these guys have guns? That's so funny. Oh my
shoot.
god.
Okay, a Black
That's so
Templar
good.
is here. And this is the virus spawn.
Shit, I didn't do this.
Wait, what?
Wait,
Whatever. I don't remember doing this.
I feel this is like a core objective, no?
That was the.
Maybe I did do it. Maybe I did do it. I have no memory of getting that virus spawn. What you just did, I don't. Okay, so I'm gonna be completely honest. My brain was not working when I was going through this.
Because I was gonna ask, what
Wait,
did
can
you
I-
launch then, Aidan?
Okay, never mind.
That
Unfortunately,
I probably did do it. There's probably footage on my computer of me
for
doing
sure
it.
footage. There's for sure footage.
Hold fire! No!
Oh,
Death will not go unpunished.
okay, so I'm assuming red, you can't dodge those.
Right, red is unparryable. You can dodge, but oh my god.
Nice.
Oh shoot.
Nice shot.
Nice.
Get his ass.
Nice. Man,
Okay.
Prem, you're just like flying through this.
Well, to be fair, I also picked a lower difficulty just so I can like run through this quicker.
I think Noah did this one as well.
I was gonna say you did normal. I also did normal. To be fair, I kind of like was swinging around for a while.
Yeah, that also makes sense for you, and also Prem's played the first game.
Yeah. It's like, the sword's just so fun, man.
The sword is fun.
So I'm assuming you can also parry without an indicator? Because I was like
Yes,
parrying
so
that.
if there's... Yeah, if there's no indicator or a blue indicator is specifically a parryable attack. But no indicator, it just means that it's a normal attack, which you can also parry, but there's just less, help.
Less window. Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
you have
Alright,
to kind of pay
that's
more
cool. There's
attention.
like skill expression there.
Yeah.
That is cool. Bro's crossing with swords thinking that'll defend him. Alright, maybe it does.
I was gonna...
He gotcha.
Really did.
I would
Just
say
take it out on the
luckily-
little guy, why don't you? There were so many more enemies here for me.
I was gonna say, Aiden, you definitely had more enemies, because
I had to kite them around for like 5 minutes to get this done.
the whole like getting attacked during the animations, like if you do an execute that's fast enough, you're like also taking out a horde. So,
Yeah. This was the first time I died. I did die here the first time.
I died to the previous guy.
That's funny.
It's a little guy, so I'll get you. That was from my experience.
It is.
from
Well, for in my experience, it's the little guys that will get me while I'm fighting a big guy. If it's just little guys around me, I'm chilling. The moment there's a big guy, I get so focused on him that I'm like not paying attention to the horde that's eating me alive.
I will say I do like the added difficulty in this game. Because the first one, you just like fly through. Oh,
You have served your emperor.
I did the same thing, Prem. I literally just stood there and went, "Oh, this is gonna be bad."
I'm glad we all did
blood
that.
angel.
Rest in peace. The only blood I see now is yours.
Team crash landed off course.
He's not in Batman form.
Brothers are all dead.
That is true.
How did we not make a single Batman joke?
Oh my god, we have... Well, wait until you guys hear about Conrad Cruz.
We'll fire and distract
Oh?
where it will disperse
He's
over
one of the
turrets.
Primarchs.
Okay.
It's a bolter.
His name is Conrad Cruz. I have an uncle named Conrad.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Bolter is even less accurate than the first game, if I recall.
I know, dude. The bolter, it was surprisingly inaccurate, but also like that first shot's very on target. Which
To be
is,
fair.
that first shot is always satisfying.
I don't think Space Marines really aim down sights.
Yeah, they don't really need to.
It's really hard to aim down sights when you have a big helmet on.
Yeah, and you're also facing a giant horde, so you're just like, might as well just spray and pray.
Oh yeah. Frankly, when I saw the rifle, I'm like, that's cool and all, but I got my sword, so I just ran
Just
up.
explosive Coke bottles.
It's so
Oh,
funny
man.
that in canon, like one Space Marine can like just walk through a Tyranid horde like this.
It is.
And then like when you're actually playing the game, while yes, Tyranid's like score is lower, so you can have more of them on the battlefield at once. You still have like a fucking army of Space Marines to be able to be balanced and fight that. It'd be really funny if the score of Space Marines was such that like you literally had like one guy.
It would.
Like it's just like, yeah, you got one dude.
It's like the actual like Warhammer game. It's just like, oh, here's your Space Marine, and here's my army.
Right. It would also make it an infinitely cheaper game, so that's like big bonus
Oh, yeah.
point. No, this might have been the first time I died.
Oh my god.
I think I survived the other one, but barely. I think I died here. I don't know. There's footage of that, so the viewer knows what I don't.
There's lots of footage of what happened to
Alright.
me.
I'm so excited to watch yours, Noah. The fact that you continued playing makes me laugh so hard. Yeah, Prem. Noah got done with the game and was like, I think there's more tutorial left. And so he just kept going. And
my
then
God.
I get out and I'm like, so when you get out of the mission, there's like another tutorial. He was like, yeah, no, I've been going for a while now.
Oh my god, no.
And then I walked like 5 feet and it just said, "You're now able to access online mode." And I was like, "No, so that sentence just didn't mean anything to you?" And he was like, "Oh, I didn't see that."
He was having too much fun. I don't blame him.
No, I don't either. I would have continued playing too, but I was able to read.
Reading.
I'm so shaky.
Warhammer.
I'm so excited.
They don't.
This
guys,
is
the way I look at
probably
it-
my most anticipated game for this year.
Ooh.
The way I
probably
look at
same
it.
for me.
Because like I also kind of did know that this would be the best way for me to get into Warhammer, and I've been wanting to get into Warhammer since 7th grade.
Absolutely.
So like,
This is what the miniatures are seeing.
Override authorization.
I know, and I love that.
Stratospheric detonation.
Oh yeah. There was a joke I made. I'm not going to play through. I'm probably as literate.
Alright, get rid of the range, boys. These are always a problem.
Summon the lift.
Oh, did I not press? Oh, I guess press B instead. That's not. Whatever.
Wait till Prem reads the tooltip.
Nah, I'm a real man.
See, I didn't use those for a while.
I actually used them right here because there's a pickup for more grenades, so I used them to kill the horde and then just turned around and got more grenades.
You know what's funny? I did for the ammo. I don't know why I did this. I picked up the ammo,
Nice.
shot one bullet, and picked up another ammo. I was just like, nice, because for some reason that was my indicator that it was endless stock.
I
Surprisingly difficult.
never ran out of ammo.
What is the status of the orbital
I never
launcher?
did either. I mostly used my sword.
That makes sense. Yeah, so what's up with the Machine Spirit and the Omnissiah?
So the Omnissiah is with that
Systems.
Adeptus Mechanicus. Sorry, I'm trying to like also pay attention to like the dialogue. Even though this is
Oh
probably
yeah,
just
go
like
for it, go for it.
The Omnissiah is like the other god that people believe in the Imperium of Man. So like the Adeptus Mechanicus believe in the Omnissiah. So they're like, praise be the Omnissiah and all that stuff.
Adeptus Mechanicus is different than Imperium of Man, right? Or is that like a subsect?
Sort of. Yeah, they're kind of like a subsect, but they're also like kind of have their own thing going on. So like the Imperium of
Interesting.
Man like tolerates them because they make all their technology.
Got it, okay.
Yeah. So they're like, all right, you guys can believe me on Messiah. And I believe I've been seeing this scene on TikTok where a whole bunch of Tyranids start flowing in.
I have not seen a single scene on TikTok, so
And we probably had the same reaction
This
to this
Titus is a lot
scene.
more temperamental than the first game. Has been, like-
did we? Because I didn't even notice those Tyranids until right now.
I mean, I'll mention
I signed
more
up for this.
specific.
Didn't even think about doing this.
You know? What did you do?
I'm about to
I
die.
didn't see them.
This is
I
where
was just
I'm at.
walking around until they
That's
pull up.
funny.
I
That is so funny.
I just walked around because I
you
didn't
told
know
me,
they were here.
"Yup, this is
And then yeah, they
right."
started climbing up there, and I was like, "Oh, hey, Tyranids!"
I need a
Oh my
grenade.
God.
I don't have any
I really was
grenades.
playing with half a brain on the second hardest difficulty, where it said you're punished by death. I don't even think I noticed it until they were already like finished climbing up enough that yeah, they
Oh,
were like
boy.
up here.
Here's your
Yeah,
friends.
there was also
Because I didn't
Oh,
stop them
God.
from climbing up. Like I was just fighting hordes up here.
that's so funny, honestly.
Alright, come on.
This is incredible.
I mean, it gets to a certain point where you just can't stop them from climbing, honestly. So you kind of just sped up the process.
Yeah, I just I wanted to make it nice and simple
Kill
for
her
myself.
dad.
See, because like this looks manageable. I was fighting that guy with like 8,000 Tyranids on me, and I ended up realizing like, oh, what I actually have to do is just run around in circles, and when they run by those barrels, I'll just explode them.
Attention
I'm almost
users,
certain that
no
the-
authorization on board.
Oh God.
Launch the
I'm almost
virus
certain that
bomb.
the
So, I also cleared out every single one of them before I did this.
Oh,
that's
didn't even have to-
complicated.
I didn't know there were. I had a leisurely jaunt to the button.
That's so funny. I can't wait to
Virus
see
bomb
yours now.
It's funny because I didn't think I was doing anything wrong. I did die there the first time, though, I think. Still didn't notice anything though.
Easy pickings.
See, I was saying during this scene that like I look so badass in the cutscenes, and then the moment I got hit, I was like, okay, that's more lore accurate to myself.
Yeah. See, when this happened, I'm like, no one wants to see that. Put that back on.
That's what I said. That's what I said too.
That's good.
I was like, put the helmet back on. And then I was like, this is probably some sort of cool reveal for people who have been playing Warhammer or Space Marines 1.
Yep.
And then, yep. And so then I saw the this. So he said, I'll take you all with me, and it was Titus, and then I just go, oh, it's Titus! Prem told me about him!
See, for me, I didn't know that. I read the short little blurb, but I more skimmed than read it.
You're hot. Oh my god, so much fun.
It is. Nice parry. Boom! You're cooking, dude.
That guy tripped and fell.
Leave you with wounds by which you will remember me.
He was stained by your acid spit.
Oh boy, two of these guys. Whatever shall I do? Do I eliminate? Oh, shoot, right, can't dodge those. Oh, damn.
I started to get into a rhythm with it, so then all of my commentary was just like, okay, unblockable dodge, it'll be a parry next, and boom.
That's really funny. I forgot what my dialogue here was.
We'll see it. We'll see it in post.
For sure. I mean, I knew I was
Nice.
trying to mantle for a while.
I was just about to ask you how many times you tried to mantle that.
What about you?
Because I was thinking about that. I tried once, but I was curious how long you spent there.
I mean, you're
Oh no.
a couple of times.
Damn, that was
Is
so
that-
much
is that a
quicker than me.
Carnifax? Oh my
Yes.
god. Alright. Oh shoot.
Yeah, I always thought I was done until this guy showed up.
No, I kind of knew there was going to be something big, I think, unless I didn't know it. I don't remember.
I don't think. No way this can be a Carnifex. No, it's not.
Carnifex is bigger, isn't it?
Yes, it is bigger, and it has kind of a not human face, but like it looks. Oh great! More of his cousins are.
Isn't it also? Doesn't it also have like more of a different stature, like the way it stands?
It looks
if I'm
pretty
thinking of the
similar
right creature?
in terms of how it's posed.
Oh, okay. I must be thinking of something else.
But I don't think it's. Unless I'm wrong. Apologies to any of the fans. Is this where Fury mode
You got
is
this,
unlocked?
You got this, dude. This is where friendship mode is unlocked.
Yeah.
The power of
Also-
friendship.
The thing I was saying, Aiden, where we were both reminded of the same thing, when that first bug jumps on your back and you fall down into the hole, I'm like, oh, so this is going to be a Halo Reach moment.
I said that! I fucking said that!
Yeah, I was going
Wait,
to say,
did I
I
tell
knew.
you that?
No.
Oh, yeah, the first thing I said was like, doing a Noble 6 moment as the first moment in the game is bold.
It's very cool.
That's just every day on the job. Like a space marine.
I'm glad we're so in sync with what we were thinking, though, and like both thinking about how the other was going to react.
Dude, it's so funny. I feel like even if we played like at the same time with the mics unmuted, it would have been the same thing.
It would have been identical.
Alright, Battle Barge, yeah. This is the ship with all the Space Marines in. At least the Ultramarines.
I like the name of it. The Battle Barge Resilient.
Yeah. It's like someone fused his
Also-
neck onto his torso. Oh, a
I was
chaplain.
gonna say, that's what it looked like.
I think that's what happened.
Emperor. The wound was fatal. You
This guy's cool as hell.
survived me through the root
Absolutely.
cause surgery. We remade you.
Oh, okay.
On a Primaris now.
Right?
Okay, they made him a Primaris during
Lord Calgar.
like life-saving
command
surgery.
Himself.
It's so cool.
Calgar?
Summoned
Okay.
by the Primarch.
Calgar is the chapter master of the Ultramarines,
Wow.
I believe.
Oh shit.
Is with the
So this is
Death
like-
Watch. The Inquisition can find no stain on you, Titus. Accused of heresy. You have served penance in the Death Watch.
Oh my god, he's old.
It's a century?
And not once have you faltered. But you will never know redemption until you have faced the judgment of your brothers. Prove yourself to us and know true absolution.
Okay. The Ultramarines.
Yup.
Oh.
What is your life?
My honor is my life.
What is your fate?
My duty is my fate.
What is your fear?
My fear is to fail.
Genuinely a cool cutscene.
What is your
Oh my god,
reward?
yeah.
My salvation is my reward.
Oh my god.
It's so
Seriously?
incredibly well done.
What is your craft?
My
Craft
craft
is death, yep.
is death.
What is your pledge?
My pledge is eternal service.
And the game looks so good.
I know, yeah, the pre-rendered cutscenes are really, really nice.
I know. And like, I feel like for a long time, a lot of games were getting away from pre-rendered cutscenes because they're like, we have the tech, we don't need to anymore. And they liked like the look of the seamless like cutscene to graphic stuff.
Faster.
But the pre-rendered stuff is just so peak, dude.
Alright,
You will take your place as
Alright.
I'll invite you
You do
guys
this
once I get
I already have Noah in my game, I think.
But your dishonorable status
This
as a
Black
Black
Shield
Shield
has
has
been
been redacted.
So I can just
from the
invite you to this one if
archives.
you want.
Should it be discovered, there would be questions. Lord Calgar has offered you a second chance.
Wait, what's going
Do
on?
not taint it.
Oh, there's a cherub right there.
I want to see where it says the the online gameplay unlocked now because I don't even know when it was.
My lord. Lieutenant Titus reporting for duty.
Imagine being 200 years old and still being a lieutenant.
Have Sergeant Gadriel report to the bridge. How are your wounds?
Good enough.
I'll be straight with you, Titus. I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions, suspicions. I cannot afford discord among the men. Not now. You're a lieutenant now. Will that be a problem?
No, Captain.
Very well. We're facing a Tyranid splinter fleet. They engaged us on 2 planets. Avarax, a hive world, and Kadaku,
Hello.
which you
Hello.
already know.
Oh,
We're abandoning the latter. It's mostly Adeptus Mechanicus research facilities. We're evacuating critical assets and personnel. These defense guns are keeping the skies clear for our ships. The Tyranids have taken note. Get down there and protect those guns.
Captain, you wish to see me?
Sergeant, this is Lieutenant Titus. He'll be taking over command of your squad.
Sir,
I expect you on the ground within 30 minutes. Dismissed.
They're so human. They have like emotions and stuff.
I don't like it.
Lieutenant, forgive my hesitation. I am merely surprised by this development.
So, in order to say the thing,
I think it's going
Keep
to say
watching,
it
man.
like right now.
okay.
Yeah, just keep watching, dude. Big old letters. If you miss it this time, you're really bad. I will pull up a video and take it as long as you need to.
Well, I shall be glad to have a commander of such experience. Is the rest of the squad ready? Already assembled on the flight deck. Good. We'll leave immediately.
Not those letters. Oh, see those letters.
Those letters, yeah. You see
Okay.
'em?
See what happened there? Is I was trying desperately to move that entire time they were standing there. So as soon as they moved, I was like, finally.